Hi YouTube, Brian White here with my Path to Paphos once again, and I'm here at Paphos Harbour. Let's have a little swing around and show you the harbour as it is, because the sun's just nicely going down and it absolutely looks stunningly beautiful. What a great office to have. So look over towards the castle and some of the boats in there, and look up the harbour wall. Now stop that, you're getting too much of that, you can't have too much. If you have too much of that, then you'll want more of it. So, this is my Path to Paphos, and I've been here 5 days already, I can't believe it. I've managed to do all sorts of things in that 5 days, been very, very busy. And it's gone an awful lot better than I was expecting it to, actually. I've had a ball, I've thoroughly enjoyed everything over here. And one of the things that's really helped me has been the other YouTubers and other people on the internet who've really helped me along, given me lots of advice, most of it really good, very little of it bad. Some of the, when I've been asking questions, some of it's come back a bit awkward, but the YouTubers themselves have been fabulous. And I want to single out one channel in particular, which is Marika and me, because Marika and me have been watching their videos for a while, Marika and Paul, and they've given me lots of advice in the videos, which has helped. But I think they've been here on the island about 16 or 17 years, something like that. But I'll put a link above to them, but I'll put a link above. Follow the channel, it's worth it. But they've opened a bar recently, just last month, opened a bar, invested a huge amount of their savings into getting this bar off the ground and done a fabulous job with it. And I visited there last night, so I met them for the first time personally, and I can only say that they made me so welcome. Absolutely fantastic, the way that they treated me when I went in there. Lovely place, very, very comfortable place to sit and have a nice drink. And as host, Marika and Paul, absolutely fantastic. So a big thank you to them for that. I met a few other people in there as well. Sam and Mark, who I think live up in Pier. Hi to those two if you're watching this. Really had a lot of fun talking to them. And also there was another couple and a father of the husband who were on the other side of the room chatting. She was from Newcastle, him and his father from Sunderland. They can't help that, he says, smiling. But yeah, they were sitting there, and it works out we met each other last September on the bus when I was across last year. So what a small world it is. So what's been going on? Well, I've been getting all the usual things in the house sorted out, the electricity connected and billing sorted out, water billing sorted out, refuse sorted out, municipal charges sorted out. I'm getting my internet connected in tomorrow, getting broadband put in tomorrow, and now I'm looking for a car, and that's a hard part because we're looking for a car. But we're being specific. We're wanting something which is not too big and not too small, not too expensive and not too cheap, not too old but not too young. So if you know of a car like that, then please tell me, because I haven't got a clue what spec that actually gives me. We're looking around all sorts. Actually, I've been looking for a little Nissan Note. I've been driving a Nissan Note the last couple of times I've been here, around about 2019, and I'm really enjoying that car. I never thought I would with a Nissan, but I've thoroughly enjoyed them. Ideal for over here, small, nippy and economical. So I've had a few bits and pieces. I've been up to some of the hotels where I've stayed in the past to talk to them about work, and been made incredibly welcome in those hotels. I went up to a couple of weeks ago. We were staying in the Atlantica Golden Beach, and went into there and saw the stuff in there. Fabulous, as you can imagine they would be, because they were fabulous when we were staying here. So that really was enjoyable to go and see those faces, even if it's just a few weeks later. But yeah, I'm slowly getting myself into that. I found the music shop so I can get some of the things that I want. Had an interesting thing coming across on the plane, of course, because I don't know if I've said this on a video. I think I've already said this on a video. I managed to get an acoustic guitar stuffed into my suitcase, took the neck off it, took the strings off it, well the opposite way around, took the strings off first, took the neck off it, padded out the inside with clothing so it didn't collapse, and put it in my suitcase and carried that along with an 8-channel audio mixer and a vocal effects unit and all sorts of cables and things, got those through. I'd love to have been the person who was doing the x-rays when they saw this guitar in the case go past, but they're all out here, got them all sorted out. Found a music shop which is really good, so I made a contact there, 'cause I'll need to buy loudspeakers and things, can't carry PA speakers through the plane, they're just too big and too heavy. And I've got myself nicely established. As I say, the house is great, got great neighbours. Met some of the other people in the condominium, and absolutely fabulous. Again, I'm finding so little, which is bad, but already I seem to have enough vitamin D from the bit of sunshine that I've got that I'm feeling better. My legs, where I've had problems with my legs, I have from a few years ago coming out here, where I got eaten alive with mosquitoes on my feet, and my feet were quite bad with cellulitis in both legs and things. The difference in being in this warmer temperature for getting on for a month now has been phenomenal. I mean, I did have 12 days back in the UK and you could see a change back, but just coming back out here again, the skin's getting better and all sorts. I'm not going to go into great detail, so don't worry. But yes, there are big changes. A lot more tourists coming along now. The temperature's quite pleasant, sitting about 22 to 24 degrees during the day. And yeah, the whole thing is good. I've been going to the usual place, the English Rose Cafe in the harbour as well, for a cup of coffee, and tonight I had a nice gyro, or whatever you call them. I think they're called gyros, but basically a kebab, if you like, a chicken one, and it was really nice. And I had chatting to a couple of people who were Swiss, a couple of ladies who were Swiss, who one lives here, the other one's a colleague who comes across, and we had a real enjoyable chat with them. And I'll not say the names on the channel, but basically I had a real nice chat with them and started showing photographs of family and things, because obviously Sue isn't across here for a good few months yet. I'm on my own. I'm to do all the things that you normally have help with from my wife. I'm having to do them myself, and I'm succeeding. I am succeeding, dear, if you're watching. But I still need you, so don't worry. Your jobs are not in jeopardy. I still need you to look after me. But yeah, had a good chat with these two ladies, and I just sort of said, which sort of area do you live? And they said, just behind the new high-rise building. And they said the name of the place, and I thought, oh, I have a friend who lives around about that area. And so she said, what's his name? And I told them, and they're next door neighbours. 2,000 miles away, you talk to somebody who it's my friend's holiday home, but they are next door neighbours with the people I've been sitting down having a cup of coffee with, who I've never met before in my life. And you think, you know, what's the chances of these things? It's absolutely amazing. So yes, really good time on this. I'm going to go back. I've got a few jobs to do. As I say, the internet's coming at 9:30 in the morning to be installed. But I haven't really found anything that I'm down on at the moment. And I did expect in the first week to find something which would really annoy me, something which would put me off, something which may make me think I've made the wrong decision. But I haven't. Now, I know some people on the comments have said, you know, when I've said about it being a nice place, and, you know, I had people who were saying that I'm overselling it, I'm going to disappoint people and all sorts of things like that. Well, my word to that is, I just say what I'm seeing for myself. Yes, I say it's a nice clean place, but there is lots of rubbish around the place. It's the same in any area in the world. There's always rubbish somewhere, but as a general thing, it has a clean vibe to it for me. It's warm, a bit chilly now because of this, and I know it gets cold in the winter, and I know you can have snow in Paphos at times, even if it is very rare. I've certainly seen hailstones here. But compared to what I'm leaving, the quality of everything is just so different. And if somebody does come out after me saying how I'm feeling about it, then and gets disappointed, then I'm sorry about you being disappointed. But to me, I'm just reporting how I feel about it, how I see things, and I think this is an absolute paradise for me. And I think that part of it is having an open mind enough to be able to deal with some of the the less glamorous parts, but also being able to appreciate the good parts. And I also think that if you are going to take a move and come out to somewhere like this, you do your due diligence. It's not for me to actually do everything for you. I can say what I find and what I feel, but you've got to do your own due diligence to come out here. And if it's not for you, it's not really my fault. The other thing that I'm quite surprised at is how many people on the comments really put the place down. So it's a bit of a furtherance to what I was just saying. They really put the place down, and I think to myself, well, there's an awful lot of worse places in the world than this, and I've been to an awful lot of them. And I think some people maybe just don't appreciate what they've got here and what they're living in. And it's not the Cypriots I'm on about. These are expats, even though I hate that term expat. It's used as the term expat is used as almost a slander towards people. Expat is just somebody who lives somewhere where they're not originally from. But it seems to be a lot of expats from all over the world who come in here who will see the things to pick at and have a go at. And if that's the case, then nobody's forcing you to stay. But I know for me, I see so little wrong with this place insofar as my day-to-day living and the living standards I aim towards in life, and for things that I want in the future. I see so little wrong with it that you won't hear me complaining at all. So anyway, that's a quick 5-day update. It's I'm going to make a move now. That has actually been recording. Yeah, that's senility when you go on the wrong mode and you press record and you do it. I did about 15 minutes talking to the camera. You wouldn't believe it. Actually, you probably would with me, wouldn't you? Yeah. Anyway, to all those people I've met in Cyprus since I got here, thank you for making me welcome. To all those people who give me all the advice and information beforehand, thank you very much, because you've stirred me to actually make the move to come here. And to all those who have actually been physically instrumental in me getting here, especially my family, thank you, because this is the brave new world. And don't tell anybody, I'm actually eating better. I'm walking more, I'm eating better, I'm walking more. This is great. So give me a few more years, I'll be able to let you see below chest level, and you might be able to see without you seeing my fat stomach, you see. But for the moment, it's above chest level only because I get shy about my belly. So yeah, hopefully do some of this losing weight and getting fitter that I've talked a few times about, because I'm certainly feeling in a much more positive mood about doing that. Anyway, if you're already living in Cyprus, or especially Paphos, thank you for opening the door for me, and I'm pleased to be joining you. If you're from outside Cyprus and you're interested in it, why not come across and see what it's like? It doesn't have to be Paphos. There's loads of places in Cyprus to visit. It's a beautiful island, so come across and see it. But to all the normal viewers, if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It is free. You don't have to pay a penny to subscribe. All it does is put it onto your subscription line so you see the videos earlier on, and more people get to see them. And if you enjoy it, just give me a bit of a thumbs up. It does help. Makes YouTube spread it to more people, so they can subscribe and give a thumbs up. Anyway, till the next time, this is Brian. I'll be seeing you. Bye.